Hey everyone, how's it going? Doing a bit more work on super major engine today. As you can see, the motor's moved to an undisclosed location, i.e. my house in town. Yeah, my mate went up and grabbed it the other day. All we did was pull the sump off it, just to make it easy to get on the back of the ute. And that was about it. I pulled the balancer off earlier because I realised my puller didn't fit it, and I thought, that's going to be the end of this video for today. But no, 2 pry bars and just gently wriggled it and it came off. So we're going to do a bit more disassembly today. Might get it all done. It just depends on how the weather goes, and you know, it's Tasmania. It can be fine 1 minute and then raining the next. So I'll set you up here. See how this little stupid jigger thingy works. I've never used this tripod thing before. Can you see? Yes. So we'll do timing gear first. Yeah, timing gear, front plate, all that. Probably accessories off that side, and then we'll flip him on its, either on its top or on its back, and we'll start pulling the cranking rods out of it. And then I'll work that. Go with another gun for the whole thing, why not? And not even overly tight. It's handy. That bolt looks a bit average, but oh well. We can fix that on the way back in. Yeah, that should be, yeah, that's a longer one, because that should, I think that's supposed to be for the generator bracket. Just an occasional loose bolt for some reason. Weird. According to the previous owner, this engine has been apart once before, and I think it had pistons and liners in it, so might be interesting what we find in here. That's all then. Try not to block your view of anything. Ooh, that's nice. Can you still see what's going on? There we go. It's a bit dry, but no rust, no nasties. I say that just as you see a tooth missing or something. No, it's happy days. I'm quite happy with that. Could be a lot worse. You can still see, good. Now, all these go back in this cover. That up there. I've got a box up here, I'll chuck everything in. Keep it all nicely tucked away. Alright. I wonder what size they are. Got one. Looks like I might have had a little bit of Loctite onto something. Yeah, I think that's had Loctite on it. Okay, that's interesting. So someone's been in here. Next. So that's 15, 16, that's bigger than that. Go. So it's 1 1/8. If you don't have one of these, get one, they're good. For all this sort of stuff. A little lock washer in there. Now from memory, those gears should just slide off without too much hassle. Make sure we have a go. That one. One. Still a bit tight. Two. That's good. Camshaft turns. Look how much end play that's going to have. That one goes in the pocket. Alright, turns. So they go in the block, that's going to have to come off. That's interesting. I wonder what that's for and why is it hanging out like that. Put the ratchet here, we might not put the nut gun on that one. Oh, okay. Alright. That's why it is, that's why it is. I don't know why, but okay. That one. see, typical Tassie. It was sunny, now the sun's gone away and it's getting windy. So no doubt it'll pour in a minute. And I'll have to rush inside. We'll see. See how it goes. Might be able to resume after a bit, but keep going until it does start to rain. Back in there, back in there. That. Right. Sit there. Come on. No locking device on these two. Okay. And that bolt's got blue paint on it, so that's definitely not out of that hole. Oh, that's right size. Not liking this weather. Old Squatch 253 will be loving this, all these fold over locks here. I know he's got a bit of a fetish for them. I don't think I've got as much patience as he does to refabricate all these, so they might just get a bit of Loctite. We'll see. I might still be able to buy these somewhere. I don't know. Haven't really looked, so get the feeling these have been used more than once, so we're probably not the first people to have been in the front here. I don't think it's been apart many times though, but more than once. Now, that should just come off. I think it's actually, great English there, Joe. I think it's actually sitting on it, so. Get out there. Yeah, it is a little bit. Sorry if I'm blocking your view, it's a bit awkward, this whole thing. That. Come on. There we go. That whole plate is off. Now I'm going for viewing and battery and all that sort of thing. Let's just see. Alright, that's one bit done. Actually feels pretty good, they're usually all chopped out. That's actually not bad. Right. Next, I suppose, is camshaft. do. See there. Angle you up a little bit. Ah. Washers. It's supposed to be washers on them. On that one? Yeah, it looks like there is. There we go. And off she comes. This in the box. Now, get you guys up here to have a look. One wakey camera. That all looks okay. Yeah, that's better. Well, that's happy days. So we have to flip the motor upside down to get the camshaft out, because those followers will always drop down and jam the cam. So I suppose we'll do some accessories on the outside here now that we're here. Tune these 1/2 inch. There's a little navigate what I'm doing. Very grotty old motor, this thing. I'm assuming she had plenty of oil leaks. No. No, not quite. I have to back this one off too, I reckon. It's quite a tight spot to get into. I suppose the early ones had a different pump on them, so they just had bolts, and then this actually has studs and nuts. Should get that off. Make it stay. Oh, there's a spider there too. That's a bit nasty. Dirt. So chuck these back on here because I don't want to lose them, and there's nothing really to sit them in. I'll track down some Ziploc bags, I think, and yes, can I do and label all this stuff at some point, but just Not at the moment. Next, what have we got here? So 9/16. Bigger than that. I'm interested in what the water filter's actually like. Sorry. You still with us? Oh good, we're still recording. We're making a mess now. Apparently that's a bit of weight on that. Oh dear. Sorry guys. Alright, that's off. Chuck that one there. There. Put this in our bucket of stuff up the right way. I'll drain that later. Next. Well, I might stop this camera for a bit and I'll get set up and we'll start looking at bearing caps and all that sort of lovely stuff. I'll bring you back in a sec. Alright, back again. Flipped it, bent over the fold over locks to get all that. You get all that stuff out and blah 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 blah. Doesn't look horrid. It's definitely been apart before. I don't know if you can see those pistons, but you can see there's rust ridges where it's seized once before. So this motor's started to lock up and then being rolled, like rolled over, and then yeah, seized again. So it's been sitting for a while. Now at least we get the camshaft out. I hope. Oh, here we come. And on that note, here comes the rain. Before it pours on us, let's have a look at these channels and stuff. Oh, okay. This cam is absolutely toast. Alright. Pick you guys up. Let's have a look, so we can see. Alright. Am I looking at the right bit? Yes. I don't know how well it's coming up on camera. You can see it's so pitted on that lobe. And the lobe looks tiny. You know, I'm beside it, like, it's barely a bump. I've got spare cams, I'm not concerned, but it's just one of those things. It looks like, yeah, that cam is absolutely buggered. I'll set you up here. It's actually starting to rain now, so I don't know. Is it going to blow over or is it just going to annoy us? Oh, put me on the box. The box of sadness. Not really. Let's at least get a cam cap, big end cap off. And that might, you know, brighten our day a little bit. Now, what's your bets? Is it going to be trashed or is it going to be usable? Or oh, don't do that. It's jamming. Come on, just come off. Be nice to me. It's not like I can push the bloody piston up or anything. There. There we go. There's the shell behind. Let's have a look, see. Ooh, the journal doesn't look horrid. Let's get you guys in it. Bloody screen on the back of the GoPro keeps shutting off. Ah, genuine bearings. Not amazing. Not, you know, holy dooly, that's real bad, but yeah. I'm not upset with that. Make sure I've still got the camera in. Yep, there we go. Cap looks fine. The journal, well, it'd go again with a bit of a polish maybe. It just depends. I have to mic it up like that. Doesn't really mean much, just saying, oh yeah, it looks good. A broken bolt there, I'll have to get out. Okay, that's alright. What are you doing? It's just spitting slightly, which is rather annoying. Put that back on there. Now this, yep, labelled, that's one. Yep. Let's see number 2. What's behind door number 2? Okay. Oops, sorry. The camera won't rag. Shell's about the same condition. Bakey camera, but it's not the same brand. Oh no, nope, my bad. The Ford logo's on the other side of it. Well, that's handy. And this is, yep, cap 2. That's all nice. Alright, let's go 3. Come back here. Yeah, same as all the others, a bit scored up, a bit worn. And that is, yes, that says 3. Crank doesn't look horrific. Train seems to be letting off, so we'll just keep going. Yep. Caps seem to be in the right order, and now the rain's coming back again. Yeah, all the caps about the same. Not amazing, not absolutely destroyed, but not great. Come on, rain, go away. See the sun over, well, it'd be west, I suppose. Yeah, westish. It's coming our way, so hopefully it'll just leave us alone. What's main's going to be like? Ooh, yeah, they're not great. It's really hard in bright light to see what you guys are seeing, but that's scored up pretty bad. Oh yeah, there's big grooves and that. So big ends, yeah, in or there. Mains are a bit howdy-doody. But typical Fordson style, this would go in, but we're not doing that. Now, before I pull that off, cap 2. I'm going to take a photo of the orientation of that. So for reassembly and all that sort of lovely stuff. So I make sure I get all the caps around the right way and all that sort of stuff. Because the first motor I did, the Power Major, all these caps are all higgledy-piggledy and all that sort of stuff. I had to work it all out. Oh yeah, about the same. Should be one, 2, 3. I should say 4 on it. I'll go tang to tang. Yes, they do. Don't mind me just talking to myself. No, I think there is a 4 on that. Just a very little one. Yeah, there is a 4 on that. How's that look? Scored up like the rest. We should have 5 on it somewhere. Oh no, it says rear. Yep. It's all coming back to me now. I've just got to double check, and I don't want to get myself into a bit of an issue. Not knowing where the caps go. Actually, that's a wide, yeah, number 4 is wider. I can just go there because that's going in the bin. I might move you guys over here a little bit. Just, you can still see that. So this should have thrust washers under this one. Also too, this crank will probably want to come out and try and eat me. Yep, thrust washers. Oh yeah, pretty worn. Now, this is going to be a bit weighty. Oh, you bastard. So it doesn't fit past the journals with the nuts on the big heads. if you're wondering. We'll go back there. One more. We're out. More thrust washers, bearing shells. Rubbish. This crank's not overly kosher. Rubbish bin. Alright, I'm going to move this crank out of the way. Try not to cover myself in crap. Alright. That's right. I'll leave you guys where you were. Stuff that up. Alright. I've noticed some things. Stuff and things. Can you see? That is one of our cam followers. And the rest of them aren't much better. So, they are all junk. One or two that might go good. Good thing we have spares. Yeah, like you look at that one. Come on, wakey wakey camera. There you go. That one's alright. There's a few that will go again, but we're going to need a couple more. Pull these caps back on. Get the shells out of them. So that's 3. It's tank to tank. So that's back on there. One. Okay. 2. Just try and keep stuff in order and where it should be, because we have to, sort all this stuff out. And this will be 4. Now, next is to get all these bloody liners out. So my plan is just give them a tap with a hammer and a drift. Makes you mind, mate, get the pistons a tap and see, get some of them to move. So I need to go sort out a drift, a hammer, and some other bits and bobs. So I'll bring you back in a sec. Alright, back in. Found a somewhat suitable drift and a decent sized hammer. I don't know how tight these are going to be, but we'll give them a tap and see. It doesn't matter if we wreck the pistons because they're no good. Oh, that was close. Something's moving. I don't know what. I feel something moving. We cracked the liner. The liner's moving. Liner is free. Better bring you guys around so you can see what's going on here. This is all the good stuff. There's a lot of rust on that liner. Stay. This is one thing I want to check. Okay. So we're still a single O-ring liner. I thought this should be a dual O-ring. Okay. Alright. I'm glad I didn't order a rebuild kit for it, because that would have been a big fail. Right. Let's go number 2. Set you guys back up here again. Okay. Throw that piston off somewhere. Just leave it on the ground here. Oh, the piston's actually moving on this one. Get up there. Find it in the hole. Rusty. That it probably won't take off on me. Yeah. Yep, it's going to stay there. So number 2 was a bit tight but not seized. So 1 was definitely tight. 2 was the best cylinder, I think, from memory, so that makes sense. Chuck that there. Right. So that line's still got to come out, but we'll carry on and just get all the pistons out. Let's see how we go. Oh, there we go. That moved real easy. that one was going to be a hard one. You nearly used that piston again. It looks quite good. Or good enough. Just trying to see if there's a brand or anything. See who made these. I don't think they're genuine. Doubt they're genuine. Next. Well, let's try number 4. Oh yeah. So, it was seized on 1 and 4. Probably best we get that line of the brake free. Probably gonna need to get this block tanked, I reckon. Yeah, that's lovely. Oh, let's get whaling on this. Making good marks in the piston. It is moving, the piston's moving, but I don't really care. I want the whole thing to come out more than just the piston. Let's get a whack on the other side. Come on, just break free. Well, maybe try some liners. It's not cool. The drift I usually keep in my toolboxes going walkabouts. I was going to use that for liners. That's bugger. You just want the whole bloody thing to come out. Because I can take these to work and put them in the big 30-ton press, and that'll shift out the piston out of it if I wanted to. Maybe try hitting it back the other way. Free it up a little bit. Can we just go the whole way? The other way. No. Bummer. Bugger. I got it moving. What I might do, I'll shut you guys off for a sec, I'll go grab some rust penetrant, give her a dose up, and should be able to knock it all the way out then. Alright, found some of the good stuff. Gave her a spray. Also found my other drift I was looking for. She's awfully tight. And here's a set. She's going very slowly. Yeah, the crown's hanging out. We've got her on the run. Just really need to put that down there. Sort of try and hold both of them. Oh, that was good work. There's a reason why it was good work. She was pretty nasty there. Yeah. Alright. Off you go. Now, get your set back up here. Trying to dodge all the oily stuff. Everything's rather oily. Alright, that one's probably done its job. Now, I'm going to try this solid punch. See what happens if I give it a bit of a they're moving. Gonna get coated in oil here. I'll give it some of that. Probably really need to shift this thing back around a little bit too. Yeah. I prefer to use a puller, but I don't have one, and well, beggars can't be choosers. One. Another rusty liner. Probably nearly could use this again if you really want to, but we're not. There's no point if you've got to buy half the stuff, you might as well buy all of it. Two to go. We got moving. Oh no, this might have an O-ring in the top of the block as well. I'm not quite sure, we'll have to have a good look at that. That is really in there. I spilled the glove. Oh. This is what I was sort of hoping they'd just all come out with the pistons. Make my life so much easier. should invest in tool keys. It would make life a lot easier, but it is what it is. Put the glove on. Get it on. Right up here. It's moved, it's just not moving anymore. I'll go try number 4. See what number 4 is doing. Oops. Yeah, they're moving. That was nearly expensive. Are you still with us? Yep, battery's starting to go flat, but nearly there. Wondering, would it be easier if I turn the thing on the lid on some blocks maybe or something? To number 2. Oh, 3. She's good. She's on the run now. Really don't want to damage the side of the block. So that would be very bad. That sign at the end of this motor. This one is really tight. It's gone. Another rusty liner. Alright, I'm back again. Got a fresh battery in the GoPro and a fresh drink in me, so ready for a bit more pounding. One last liner, which I'm glad of, because this isn't much fun, I won't lie. Away. Clean this drift up a bit so it's a bit better to hold on to. Ah, good. This one's moving really well. Happy about that. Huh. Lucky last. Off you go. Holy dooly. There is some nastiness going on in number 4. The gloves a little bit clean. Fire up the rear camera on the GoPro so you can see, or make sure you see what I can see. That is there is some nasty stuff going on in there. I'd probably really go to get this block tanked, I reckon. That's just gross. I suppose I can hit it with a hose and see if I can get some of it out, but alright, let's have another good look at this crankshaft. Well, the only other thing is accessory drive to take out. Some of these. Alrighty. Bloody rear screen turns off on the GoPro all the time and I can't see what I'm looking at. As you can see by that, especially that one, she's very grooved. Very, very grooved. And that one's bad. That's number 1 like. Not much better. Alright. Well, I suppose the last thing is accessory drive, so I'll flip this thing back over and we'll tackle that, and yeah, I think that's about it. Alright, I'll bring you back in a sec. Alright, back in. Back again. Get some of these bolts out. I don't think I can mix these up, I know they won't fit anything else but the injection pump. So bad, isn't it? Yeah. I don't know how well this will come apart, but we'll see. That is a bit of a bugger. So tight. Might do spanner job. Right, that fits. Turn, it's a start. This nut I think is half rounded off, which is never far from ideal, never good. I think it's 7/16 and ½ inch, I think. Might be in luck. I don't remember how these come out too. I think the circlips in here to stop the bearings from walking. I think. So much grottiness on this tray. Rust and oil and just nasty stuff. No, that's never. I just have to give it to pry bars maybe. I'll say that big pry bar and a little one. That's all we've got here. There we go. Stop spinning around. Back in there. Now, I was told by a fella the other day who's played with a few of these, it's really common for this shaft to wear the seal rods. And he was saying, if you've got one like that, find a wrecked petrol tractor, because they have the governor housing on here. They don't run that seal. The housing is direct up and oil must pass between the two, so it doesn't chew out the shaft. So that you pull the shaft apart and it'll be like new. There'll be no wear on it. I thought, that's good to know. Gee, that seal don't look real good. Just trying to remember, can you tap this out or not? Sort of. Where is that punch? So it gets key out. Come on. Should come out. There's a grotty bit of rag. Well, this one's not too bad. There's a bit of groove in it, but all in all it seems okay. So we'll tap the wood rough key back into it so that doesn't go walkabout. Because that will be used again. Oh, we've double stacked it. Sneaky, sneaky. Wasn't expecting that. So I don't know if you saw that. Yeah. 2 seals. Bit of an old trick if it's... So that was obviously leaking badly, so they've stacked 2 seals on top of each other. There's a bit of a patch fix. Alright. Well, I think that concludes pretty much the disassembly for this thing. I suppose next step we'll start looking at parts. What are we going to get? Where are we going to get it from? Is it cheaper to have that crank ground or just buy a new one? All bits and pieces like that I'm going to have to work out now. So I'll get stuck into that, and also got to think about the couple of $1,000s that this is now going to cost to have all the machine work done. Head, all, yeah, there's a lot of cost in this, so I have to calculate all that, and yeah, all that fun stuff. So before you go, I'll give you one last look. Move this around at all the loveliness that's in here. And I think if you look, yes, there is a rubber O-ring there, so it is a dual liner block. I thought it should have been, but it threw me there for a little bit because it did not look like there was another O-ring in there. Alright, now that made a mess, I better clean all this up, so I'm just going to pull a few more bolts and just stuff off the outside of the motor. Try and find a bag or something to put in. Pack it all up and square it all away. So till next time, you guys have fun, and I'll see you in the next one.